American broadcaster, Bud Collins, long before he became Bud Collins with the fancy trousers, and he came up to me at the just before the match, and he said, "You realise if you win this match, you won a Grand Slam." That was the first time I ever even thought about it.
He was a left-hander, always an advantage, I think, and he paired with Billie-Jean King in his most successful outings, and he had a Grand Slam in mixed doubles, winning the 4 majors within 1 year.
Owen made every first volley. When I played mixed with him, you know, he would hit that funny little spin serve, get in, but I swear he made 99% of his first volleys. And you know, once you're doing that, you're in the point. We're both up there together. We both love the net.
In singles, of course, his major achievement was reaching the semi-final of Wimbledon, where he lost 7-5 in the 5th to Manolo Santana in 1966. And he had some fine wins throughout his career in singles. Doubles was probably his greatest game there, and of course with Billie-Jean King, he won 3 of the Grand Slams in 1 year and won the other Grand Slam that particular year with Leslie Bowery.
Yeah, well, I played with Owen in the Australian doubles in 1972, so we had a win there. Owen was always good to be with. He was always fun. He had his own particular requirements as far as his tidiness in his room and his behaviour and his ability with his game on the court.
I think he was trying to be nice, because my reputation is exactly the opposite. When I roomed with Fred Stolle, when we went into the room, Fred would put a line in the middle of the room and he would say, "This is your half, you can keep it as messy as you want, and this is my half," and he kept it immaculate. I did not keep mine immaculate. And when I was on the court, I threw my towel down, and I didn't really care where it landed when I changed ends. Fred Stolle used to fold his. It'd be 5-4 in the 5th, and Fred Stolle was still folding his towel up and hanging it on the net post so it looked nice.
You know, he's the only guy that I ever played mixed with at Wimbledon that we could win together. I mean, I played with great champions, by the way.
The highlight is probably, you know, Newcomb and I have been boyhood friends since we were 15. We got to the final of the US Open, and we had to play 2 little fellas by the name of Laver and Rosewall. And they were our boyhood idols, you know. Newcomb looked up to Laver and Rosewall, I looked up to Laver and Rosewall, still do. And to play them in the final of the US Open was like 2 kids in a candy store, you know. It's like we used to hit on the garage door imagining we were playing against Laver or Rosewall. And then to play them in the final of the US Open, and luckily for us, win, was probably the career highlight. My era was probably the end of the era where, because we played singles, doubles, mixed, and everybody did. Laver did, Emerson did, Stolle did. Rosewall, I don't think, played too much mixed doubles. He had the same problem as Newcomb. Couldn't get a girl to play with him.
Whether I was playing with Davo or against him, I just thought he was a great doubles player, and so happy that he was finally got into the Hall of Fame. He's one player who really deserved to be in.
As I've read more about it and looked around the grounds here and looked at some of the busts that are down there and seen some of the people that are in it, it's a great honour to be there with them.